I'm Jason Dudek, Executive Director of Accountable Development Works here in Freetown, Sierra Leone. Accountable Development Works functions basically like an NGO, but we do things a little bit differently. What we really try to do more than anything else is involve the people we work with, from our beneficiaries to our local partners, in the design of the projects that we undertake, and in their evolution and in their operations. Kids Action Sierra Leone operates an agricultural vocational training school for ex-combatants. Tuition is free, and they actually provide them with startup support for small farming businesses after they graduate, and it's all sustainable in a way that is so often sought after in development but so rarely realized because of simple financial constraints.
My name is Donald Ola Smart, and I'm the director, Kids Action Sierra Leone. When the president declared the end of the war sometime in 2002, a lot of people went through what we call DDR, disarmament, the mobilization and reintegration of ex-combatants. Most of the ex-combatants were trained to be carpenters, masons and the like, irrespective of their background. They could not compete with already existing carpenters and other trained personnel, so they sold their tools, went back to their villages and started terrorizing the people, this time not with guns and other things or weapons, but stealing their fruit, chickens and all other things. 3 years ago, I trained 30 youths in production agriculture. I trained them for 12 months and I gave them agricultural inputs, seeds and also some money so that they can start their own farms. This one, as I tell you, it's not only for us here. We serve the community. Okay. They don't have good drinking water around. So most of these community people come here to fetch water. Mm-hmm. I think that's one good thing we have for them. At first, we have different factions. People were rebels, and even the rebels have different factions. People were government soldiers. But my training exercises in agriculture, I've been able to bring them all together. They can understand one another. They have their differences, but we've been able, through counseling, through working together in a teamwork, they've been able to bury their differences, and they are now working in teams. They are working together. That is development.
In order to access grant funding, it's very, very difficult for local organizations because there's a whole sort of language and really complex proposal writing process. What we do is we support our local partners in their applications for grants, and they sort of work through us. And we also help them liaise in the communities that they're working in with government authorities, linking up with other organizations, and we really try to facilitate what they're doing. But at the end of the day, I can't stress this enough, we really do view development as something that has to be an equal process. We run an orphanage in Kono called SOS Canada House, but we don't really run it. It's the Association for Children in Need, which has a board and a functioning organization, and they have regular meetings with the community and with the children at the center.
Here is SOS Canada House rules. We have rules and regulations that governs us.
My name is Tamba David Lansana, Program Manager, Association for Children in Need, ACN Sierra Leone. We operate the SOS Canada House. We have been giving psychosocial support for children having gone through the war situation. We know that they are traumatized, and so we come around them, we counsel them, we give them games, we give them small basic educational support so as to be able to de-traumatize them.
This Nagboshi. This is Anthony. This Morrissey. This JJ. This one is Ishmael, and there is no one here.
In 2007, we did a documentary on the children that are found in the streets. We went out at night, late at night, up to 4 a.m. in the morning. Those children we found sleeping on the bare floor. We documented them. We let the authorities had an idea of what exactly we wanted to do, and they gave us their support.
These organizations are unique because they've been persevering without funding, really, external funding, for years and years. And the Association for Children in Need, they're a group of school teachers who were really compelled by all of the children who had suffered psychological trauma. They were still trying to run activities even though they had absolutely no funding, because they were just really compelled by the need of these kids. And now, this is 6-7 years later, they're still running activities. And we're supporting them, but I know they'd be running activities with or without us.
This is our kitchen. This one, the cook have more activity inside here. He used to cook here and make the food for us. Very nice.
We have these children in our custody. They are like our children, our own passionate children. We care for them, we send them to schools, we give them Medicare, we give them shelter, we give them food, and everything that a parent can give his or her own child.
Some people see development as a kangaroo jump. Some people see development as you, the boss, sit in an air-conditioned room, drive a big jeep, and that is development. Development should not be in isolation. I know if I'm going to help a particular part of the country, I'm helping the nation. If I help women to move from point A to point B in their social life, their economic life, I know I am making serious contribution to the nation.
Accountable development works by listening, learning from, and working directly with our partners and beneficiaries in Sierra Leone, Democratic Republic of Congo, and Burundi. And we believe that people in developing countries should be the ones defining, working for, and participating in their own development.